What's going on, y'all? Zooo. I'm back with my third installment. What I got for you today is 4 pairs of Air Force Ones plus 2 random kicks. Now, what I'm gonna do from now on is I'm gonna have a little mix. I'm gonna have, a majority of one type of sneaker and then a few randoms. I don't really want to keep it at one type of sneaker per video. Maybe that's a little boring for y'all. So let's get started today. We got here is a pair of Air Force Ones from 1997. These are mid-tops. Colorway is black and varsity red. And this is one of the best colorways I have ever seen on an Air Force One. I call this an unofficial Chicago Bulls colorway. I look at this and it reminds me of Jordan 11s, the black and red joints. Which, by the way, keep an eye out. You might just see that in my next video. And I'm not talking about the new CDP pack, which is garbage quality. Don't go buying that. You gotta see the '96 originals. Now, these got really thick black leather. It's very textured. And whenever I wear these, which I do quite often, I get a lot of looks. Now, like I said before, you probably couldn't even tell that I wore these if you didn't look at the toe with like the slight creasing, because the quality was so high back then. You could honestly wear a shoe many times and you won't see any wear. And I really wish it was like that today, but it's just not. Beautiful, right? Alright, let's move on. What I got for you next is another pair of Air Force Ones, also from 1997. These are black and white Air Force One Canvas SC. Now, what I really love about these is that they got an all-white midsole. I think if they put black on the bottom portion, it probably wouldn't be as interesting. What else is interesting about these is that they got a white and white logo on the back. Kind of hard to see there, but it's printed white on white. These are good and crispy. I did wear them once. I probably won't wear them again, just because I think they look better dead stock. There's certain kicks that you wear a lot, certain kicks you don't. That's how it tends to go. Next pair. Now, these are from the year 2000. The colorway is Cool Gray, Lightning, Zen Gray. These are also Air Force One mid. Now, these are nicknamed the Oz. This is because nobody really has a lot of information on them. A couple of years back, people started noticing that these exist, and no one's quite sure where they came out. All we know is that they came out in the early part of the year 2000. This leather is absolutely superb. It is very, very, very high quality. Look at that. Now the colors, the digital camera right now isn't doing them justice, but the color, the yellow color right here is seriously, seriously bright. It's, that's why they call it lightning. I have worn these, but they're still pretty much brand new. I'm going to try to keep them like that because these are very rare. Like I said, this is one of those Air Force Ones that you will see maybe once every couple of years and you'll be like, wow, when did those come out? I have not seen those before. So I'm very happy to have these, especially in my perfect size 10.5 right here. Hopefully you guys can appreciate them too. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now I got one more pair of Air Force Ones, and then I'll move on to the other kicks. They're right over here. There we go. These are from 1998. These are Air Force One SJ SCs. Now, SJ stands for Super Jewel, meaning they got a jewel swoosh, but it's not a regular jewel swoosh. It's a shiny metallic jewel swoosh. That's what Super Jewel means right here. So, check these out. White and team red. This is the hottest sneaker ever. I really didn't want to wear them. It's hard to wear white kicks because they do get dirty. But I couldn't resist, and I did wear them, and they got a lot of heads turning. Just riding the train. People staring them down. Nice and crispy still. Absolutely gorgeous sneaker. Alright. Next up, we got some random basketball joints from 1993. These are called the Eradicate. These are from 1993, from Nike's basketball line. This is white, black, and prism violet, which is the purple shade you're seeing. These are really, really hot. I mean, you look at these and they're just screaming early 90s, you know? You can just imagine rocking these back in the day, balling in them. I wouldn't mind playing some basketball in these, but they're at the point where they're only collectibles. They're display pieces because they're getting, if you can see right here, little hairline cracks. That's because they have been worn once, not by me, but the person I got them from, and that was a big mistake on his part. Here's a message to all of y'all that watching that don't know this. Old basketball joints from the early 90s, late 80s, they are not wearable unless they got a thick rubber sole. If they got a sole like this one, that's, you know, sort of soft, it will crack on you. So unless you're wearing some Air Force 1s from the 90s, some Delta Force, some Air Force 2s maybe, Air Force 3s, something with a solid sole, you're gonna have problems. So, you know, stick to the solid kicks. But anyway, these are great. Here's a little extent of the damage from when they were worn. But again, a very, very hot shoe, which is also very comfortable thanks to this liner. Alright, last pair of the day. These are on my weekly wear list. These are Air Burst from 2002. These are actually some of the newest sneakers I own, and they're from 2002. You can see where my mentality's at. Check these out. These came out in Japan only. They're inspired by Nike ACG line. They got a speckled gray midsole. They got suede, and they got eye-popping green. This is probably one of the hottest Air Max ever. I absolutely love these. Like I said, I wear them a lot, whole lot. Alright guys, this is my installment for today. I got another one coming soon. I'm going to say thank you to everybody that's been leaving me comments. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. You know, gives all of this a purpose. Glad to see people are watching. On that note, I'm going to say peace. Look out for the next video. Leave some comments.